Okay. So this is a simple kind of, if someone asks you like, what is Citrix? So the simplest definition is that it is a company located in US, Florida, and it is like popular for the virtualization, and it has two most popular product which is known as GenApp and Gen Desktop. So earlier those products were named as GenApp and Gen Desktop. Now the guys rename GenApp to Gen Desktop to the virtual desktop. So if someone asks you what is virtual desktop, so it is Gen Desktop only, means for the persons like older persons like me who are working in that technology since long time. So for us, the name is still we used to that name only like Gen App and Gen Desktop. But for the newcomers like you guys, it's virtual apps and virtual desktop. Okay, and that particular name change has been done after release of a 7.xx some version like that. Okay, after that the guys renamed their product from Gen App to virtual apps and Gen Desktop to the virtual desktop. Okay, so this is a kind of basic definition. So coming to the session, prerequisite I already updated you. In this session, what we will do, we will install a delivery controller. Okay, and before that, let me show you my infra first. So let me try to get remote of my system. So this is my server, and on this server, this is not this server. Let's wait. Okay, so this is my server. In this server, just forget about this DDC. This is not for you right now. I'm shutting down this machine. Okay. So basically, in any organization, we will be requiring always one domain controller. So basically, domain controller is for authentication purpose, like for user account, password, and those kind of stuff, right? So let me log into domain controller and let me show you what I did here. So basically, into the domain controller now, I have created few users, like so. Let me create one user with your name here so that you will be able to understand, you can consider you have got one new joiner in your organization, and you have to uh, provide user credentials to your end user. So what you will do, you will log into your domain controller, right? And actually that will be not your task, like that particular activity has been managed by the server administrator only, not for you, right? So if someone logs you na, means if someone log into the domain controller na, first he must have to open the like server manager, and after server manager go to the tools and go to the active directory users and computers, and here into the user folder now you have to create one user for that particular new joiner, right? So I'm just creating one user with your name. What is your name? It's Naveen. uh, Buddy, what is your last name?
Purre.
Purre. Okay, so let me provide some username to you, Naveen. That will be your username, and let me enter some password for that user. Okay, I will let you know the password what I am entering here, but this is totally for the demonstration, so I am entering my credentials only. So now what I did, I have created one user and username is Naveen. Okay, so right now user account is disabled, so let me enable the user account first. So now I am good to create one as per that slide now. Where it gone bit. Okay, as per the presentation, uh, right now we have to create one delivery controller. So delivery controller is nothing, it is a Windows Server machine, and in that Windows Server machine we have to install the core component of Citrix. Like this is a second machine which is known as DDC, and we have to install all the Citrix core components here only, right? So let me try to create one virtual machine for you as soon as possible. So here what I have to install, I have to create one more virtual machine here, right? So for the same, click on the files, new virtual machine, next.
Yes,
Then
bro.
next, then Windows Server 2019. We are going to install one machine with Windows Server 2019 edition. Click on next and just name it delivery controller like DDC in short form -01. This will be your first delivery controller. Okay. Click on next.
So I
60
will be
GB.
doing all this in my system, right? After you tell me, after
Yes,
this is
yes, yes.
this mission, right?
Yeah, it will be not required actually. If you want to perform, you can perform, but I'm creating the lab for you. Okay. So as you told me, na, like you have to present something, right? So you can do
Yeah,
that.
I need to do from scratch in my system. I need to
Yes,
record
yes,
everything.
yes,
I need
yes.
to input everything.
So if a recording will be there, na, like I'm recording that session, you can share that recording as well if you want. But if you want to record with your own, you can do that. Okay.
Okay.
So the minimum means you have to follow my videos and followed by my videos, you can create the similar infra. Okay.
Sorry, I want you to help me when I was doing it. So I
No, no,
want you to.
I will be there, but not for tomorrow. Means tomorrow means I will be rarely available. Like, but day after
No, no,
tomorrow,
no.
I will be
Today
available.
you. Yeah, okay. Tomorrow you. I mean, just after night hours, just like this, or late night. Even I don't have any problem.
Yeah, so
Today and tomorrow.
late night I will be there. No worries. So right now I'm
Okay.
creating the step for you to explain you like what we are doing, right? So first I need to give you some demonstration. Then only I will let you know when you will be good to create the lab. Okay.
Okay.
So the hard drive size or the disk size what we are giving here 60 GB that will be sufficient for our practicals. Okay. Click on next. Customize hardware. Let me change the network. And I have to mount the ISO file here. The ISO file, this ISO file is from Windows Server operating system, right? You can download that ISO file from Microsoft official website. If you do not have the link, I will share you the link, right? To download the ISO file. So I already have that ISO file downloaded. Let me open it and let me click on close and just finish this. So now our one machine is created, which is DDC 01, right? So let me take this off. And now we are good to power on this machine. And let's begin the installation. So next, this is a basic installation of Windows machine, how we can install the Windows machines. Okay. So I'm just doing it right now. It will take some time, maybe up to 10 to 15 minutes. So nobody's. We can wait for that. So right now I'm just installing one Windows machine, like as the Windows you are having in your laptop, Windows 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever the edition you have, doesn't matter. Okay. I'm just installing one operating system here, right? So these are the selections like language, currency, format. So for US looks good for me. Click on next. But if you want to change it to UK, you can do that. Okay. No worries. Click on next. Click on install now. So this is just a basic installation. Means every like basic engineer or IT engineer we guys are doing it from since last 10 or 15 years. It's a similar process, right? So from here we have to select the some desktop experience version. Why? Because if I select those core versions now, I will get command line only, and in command line I will not be able to found any graphical user interface, right? So I have to perform all the operations with the commands only, right? So that I do not want to do, right? So I am selecting desktop experience operating system. Okay. Click on next. Accept the license. If you want to read the license you can read, but I'm not license. Okay. Click on next. Custom and click on next. It will start the installation of your operating system, and it will copy the files from the installation source and it will create one virtual machine for you within, I think, within. Any doubt so far? What I did, I just created one delivery controller for you. Okay. I just created one virtual machine, and in that virtual machine I have installed operating system which is known as the Windows Server 2019. Okay. So, okay, in between, it may take some time. So, in between, Naveen, how many
Yeah.
years of experience do you have in IT sector?
No, 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 I don't have proper experience. I was working for just below 1 year in Hyderabad as a front-end developer
Mm-hmm.
and JavaScript. That's it. I don't have any much experience.
Okay, after that, you went there for your master's, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So no worries, you connected with me in the hurry, right? So means that
Yes.
will be helpful for your project. But after that also, if you want to expand yourself or if you want to groom yourself in the Citrix, right? So I will be there, to groom you at L1, L2, and L3 level in Citrix. Okay. So
Yeah,
we
okay.
will be
Yeah,
connected.
even if I get anyone asking me on kind of Citrix projects, I'll let you know. I can share the contact with you.
Yeah, you can share my contact number to them. Okay. I have no issue in that.
Okay.
So you have to present. Okay, okay. You told me like you have got some extension. So today is 11th March, right? So like
Yeah.
today is the 11th March, and just let me know. Do you have next week till Friday?
No, I'm busy as of now. I am busy on Tuesday, Wednesday, but I am
Mm-hmm.
not sure. I am. I think I might. If you, yeah, for these installations, I can be free for on Monday. I don't know actually. I need to work part times. I need to for. I don't know when I will be busy or when I will be at home.
So you are working there on hourly basis, like
Yeah,
means
hourly basis.
yeah, that is the culture in UK and Canada, right? You will be paid on hourly basis, right? So what is the rate there? Like $20 per hour or $50 per hour?
No, no,
What?
no, no, no.
So,
It depends upon the place where you work. You know, if it is a hotel, each and
mm-hmm,
every hotel has their own pay. Someone pays £10,
mm-hmm,
and I work in Oxford and Cambridge club,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
so they pay me £14, which is very high than normal.
Yeah, US dollar, right, right. So like pound is somewhere around, I'm
Hundred
not
pound,
sure,
100 rupees,
100
90,
rupees, 100
90,
rupees
200.
Indian currency, right? It's a Great British pound, right?
Yeah, Great Britain pound. Yeah.
Yes.
But we need to pay tax as well. We need to pay to the tax. We need to pay tax to the government,
On early
even for
basis.
that.
On early
Yes,
basis,
yes,
like.
yes.
So how they calculated your tax means if you're working 2 hours a day or 3 hours a day, right? So how they guys are calculating your tax means okay, even $10 you are getting into your bank account, is it?
No, when you work 1 hour, they'll pay $10. So if you work
Right.
10 hours and 10 hours and 20 hours per week, it's going to be like 200 per
Mm-hmm.
week. You'll make 200 per week. So these are, and out of that, you need to pay national insurance tax.
No, no, that is completely fine. But what I'm asking is that, like, just suppose you work 8 hours in a day, right? And you have got
Yeah.
$80 or sorry, 80 pounds, right? So you got 80 pounds, right? So you will get 80 pounds on daily basis, or you are getting payment on a weekly or monthly basis. What kind of means transactions they are
Okay,
following?
I'm going with the agency, so they'll pay me weekly. If you go with the company, they will pay you monthly.
Got your point. Yeah. So whatever they are paying you like weekly or monthly, they guys are
Yeah,
paying
mine is
you
a
via.
weekly pay, but if you
Mhm,
go with the companies like McDonald's, KFC, they'll
mhm.
give you monthly pay.
Right, right. And where do you stay in UK right now?
I'm in London, near Hounslow,
Uh,
near Heathrow Airport.
and how far is Manchester from your location?
Manchester is like 4 hours journey from London. It is very far,
Uh,
like other state.
means like via flight or via local like train or metro, whatever.
Yeah, for train it's will be from when we take bus it will be 4 hours. When we take train it will be 2.5 hours to 3 hours, and flight will be like less than hour or 1 hour. That's it.
Okay, so now as you can see, our Windows has installation has been done for delivery controller. So now it is asking to enter or to create some password, right, for administrator user. So in Windows, the default user will be administrator only, right? So let me enter some password for this admin user. So what I will try to do, like right now it's 8:41 p.m. here in India, right? So I will try to extend the class up to 12 a.m. or 1 a.m. in the late night. Okay. So I will try to cover as much as possible for you, and after that I will let you know how you will create with your own. And you can text me anytime. You can, if you
No,
got
no,
stuck somewhere.
no. Actually, I will be sharing my screen, so you just let me know how can I do everything step by step from
So
endpoint because I need to take screenshots, login page, everything. I need to explain in the document. When error occurs, there is an error. So how I am
right,
talking the
right.
service.
So right now I'm just explaining few things to you. After that, like from Monday onwards, now I will see your screen and I will guide you. Right.
Okay, okay. You will be guiding me on Monday next week.
Not next week. It's Sunday only, na. Like tomorrow is Sunday. Tomorrow,
Mhm.
yeah, tomorrow night I will be available late night, but in the Monday I will be completely available for you. Why? Because in night I have no issues, right? So what we will do on Sunday, I will shadow your session and I will guide you. Okay.
Okay, how long will it take to complete according to my paper? Have you gone through my paper actually?
Yes,
Just
yes,
to
I have seen that, and in your papers, now similar things are mentioned. What I'm covering here right now. Okay, so do not worry about your papers. Okay, you will get well-defined report. Okay, after that.
okay.
So now what we have to do, we have to join this machine into our domain. So let's change the host name to ddc-01. And one more thing that I need from you, like if you have any template, if you have any template for the report to submit over there, now just share that template to me, right? So I will guide you, or I will make some corrections, or I will fill that template. Means you might be having some Excel or some Word, right, which you need to submit, right? Or you have to submit the hard copies. What you have to do?
No, I need to submit I need to actually with my supervisor, explaining him the practical setup. How did I set up everything? How my system is working successfully. Then
Mhm,
after that, I need to work on documentation. Explaining step by step login process, how I created the servers, how are they working, what is the communication between the cloud and Citrix,
mhm.
everything.
Okay. I will.
So
I
it is
will let.
12,000 words report. Total report consists of 12,000 to 15,000, 12,000 to 15,000. So I got a team actually. They're working for me for
Mhm,
this thing. If you are helping for me practically,
mhm,
after this practical setup, they will look your practical installations, everything process recorded, and they will work on the
mhm.
documentation.
No worries. I will help you in that as well. Okay.
Yeah.
It will be done. I will try to get this, sorted out for you by next, like, before Wednesday or Thursday. We will complete the entire stuff with your reporting part. Okay.
Okay.
So from last 2 years, you are in UK only, or you came here earlier?
No, no, no. I am here only. It is not 2 years. It is like 18 months almost. Yeah, 18 months, near to 2 years.
Okay. And what about your holidays? Means you are not interested to come back to India, or you want to settle there? What is your plan
I
actually?
don't know. I didn't plan anything.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get a job here. I will be looking for job in like another 3 months. After I complete my degree in 2 months, 3 months. This is
Mm-hmm.
my final project. If I complete this project, Citrix, I'm done
Mm-hmm.
with it. So I can graduate in June or July. So I can
Mm-hmm.
apply for my full-time jobs, IT jobs. If I get a
And
job, they will give me sponsorship sometimes,
mm-hmm.
or else I need to go with the extension for a job without any sponsorship.
Okay. And what is your opinion for the UK guys? Like their accent? What? whatever the accent they are using to speak in English, na, it's quite. I hope you can understand what I'm trying to say. I have some colleagues, right?
Yeah, it's very
What they are,
difficult in the beginning.
yeah, it is very difficult to catch their words, what they are saying, right?
Yeah, American English is better to
Yeah,
understand
American
for
English
us
is very
Indians.
very good, right?
It is very hard. I was
Yeah,
also suffered a lot in the beginning to communicate with them.
yes.
I was working in hotels and something as a restaurant waiter or something. When they
Mm-hmm.
order something, I used to be like go dumb. I don't understand what they speak. I need to ask my manager again.
Yeah, so it's not about the English, although we are very good into the English, but it is very difficult to catch their accent or their words, what they are saying, right? Means
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
totally like as for me, like Hindi is my mother tongue, right? So I can speak Hindi in like multiple ways, right? So this is
yeah,
the
yeah.
same thing what the guys are following, means I'm not
Yes,
sure.
yes, yes.
And
Yeah,
even if you are from Hyderabad or whatever the language you are following, like Hyderabadi language or the Tamil or whatever it is, right? So you can speak your own language in multiple ways, right? So that's what they are following, means
yeah,
we cannot blame them actually, right?
yeah.
But yes, US English is very, very good.
Yeah, we when the movie, it depends upon the movies we watch. We watch lot of Hollywood movies which are in American accent, so we got
Mm-hmm.
to know easily. But British action movies are very less actually.
Accent, right? In British English. Okay. No worries. So what we did so far, we have joined this machine into our domain. As you can see, if I click on the local server, you will find the host name of this machine is DDC, and that is into my domain now, which is techamtech.com, right? So now what we have to do, we have to install all these Citrix core components in this machine, right? So for the same, we have got one ISO file from Citrix, like as you can see here, what is going on here. Why it is only 7.53 GB available? Uh-huh. What I copied here. Okay. Yeah, it's good. I will increase that size later on. I will check why it is utilizing that much of storage. Okay. So from Citrix, we have got one like ISO files, which is known as Citrix Virtual Apps and Desktops, and we have to use that ISO file to install all the core components of Citrix into the delivery controller, right? So let me mount that ISO media first. So I'm just mounting the ISO media. If you are not that much familiar with that VMware Workstation Pro now, I will guide you. Okay, in one-on-one session, no worries. I'm just trying to let you know like what is your plan. Means what is our plan. So right now, what I'm doing actually, right now I'm following this sequence. I'm installing the delivery controller. Okay, so. So here, when you launch that, software from Citrix, now you will get two options here, like to deliver applications and to deliver application and desktop both, right? So we want to learn both of the things, like how to deliver application and desktop to our cloud customers,
Yeah.
right? So we will go with the second option,
Mm,
right? So
mm.
click on start. Just give me a minute. I'm going on mute. I'm getting one call on my mobile. Okay. Yeah, hi, I'm back. So, right now, as you can see, am I audible, guys?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so when you launch that setup now it is asking like which like component do you want to install, right? So, what we have to do as per the that presentation, first we have to install the delivery controller, right? So, we are getting that option here, delivery controller. What is delivery controller? Basically, it is a core component of Citrix, and it is a kind of CPU or kind of a mind for the entire Citrix infra, right? So I'm going to select this. It will take some time. Just give me a minute. Yeah, hi everyone. So am I audible, guys?
Yeah,
Sorry, I got one call again, so I was on mute. Okay. So now it is asking to accept the license. Please accept it. Okay. Click on next. So now, along with the Citrix, we have to install storefront. We will install later on. Active Directory server we already have for user authentication, and SQL server we will install with delivery controller only, right? So let me go back to the server. So the core components we already checked. Click on next. Now for database we will be requiring one SQL server. So I am selecting this, and Windows Remote Assistant tool, basically this is used for the troubleshooting perspective, means when so I'm checking that as well. Simply click on next. Oh ho, this machine, it should have at least minimum 5 GB of RAM, right? So okay, I forgot to increase the RAM. No worries, I will increase it later on. Click on I understand. And these are the very important port numbers which will be used for the communication in Citrix server. I am having a separate document. On the document all those port numbers are already mentioned. I will share that document for you guys, right? So right now we will go with the default one. Click on next. Here is a summary what we have selected, right? So let's wait for the summary to load. So what we actually selected, this is the installation directory where all those program files will be installed. These are the prerequisites like that will be installed. After that, it will install the core components like delivery controller, studio, director, and license server. Then it will install one feature which is known as this like Windows Remote Assistant for troubleshooting, right? And these are the firewall port numbers that will be automatically opened into the firewall during the installation. Click on install. So right now it is installing the features, and that installation it may take, like right now it is showing it will take 20 minutes, but for sure it will take more than 30 minutes. Okay. And in meantime, in this call we are having only 1 minute left. So what I'm doing, I'm just terminating that call and I'm sharing new invite to you guys. Okay, please join that invite. Is it fine?
yeah, fine, fine.
Okay, so 45 minutes we already covered. So let me start this call. And after a minute, I will be sharing a fresh invite to you guys. Please join with that invite. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Bye. So as you can see, installation is going on now. So like my question was that, like, you will be working as a application tester, or you was the developer, means you were developing some product or what it is. in Hyderabad when you
Well,
were
before,
working there?
okay, actually, I started as a tester. So I
Okay.
started as a manual tester. There was a company called Metronics. So
Uh-huh.
total project was I was the only one tester. It was a start my uncle's startup company called
Hmm.
Cluster IT Solutions. So
Mm-hmm.
as I don't have much idea on the coding and everything, so he make me sit as a tester, manual tester. So I
Okay.
was testing all of that, and as the second project, I was that was the other project. So
Mm-hmm.
I sat for front end development and I have done some validations
Mm-hmm.
and some a little bit of front end work.
Okay.
And later I got the visa for here and I just came.
Great. So when you completed your graduation,
2019.
you are very, very younger than me, buddy. I completed my graduation in somewhere around 2012 and 13 actually.
Okay. Yeah,
Uh,
and you're from Delhi base or
no, no,
which?
I'm from Indore, Madhya Pradesh. If you ever heard about that city,
Okay,
Indore.
okay, 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 okay. Yeah. And are you now a employee or you're self-employed, like training sessions, or you go to office for your
No,
IT work?
I'm an employee for Infosys, right? I'm working here as a data center
Okay,
architect, right? But I
okay,
never used to go to the office. I'm working completely working from remote only
okay,
because I have to design the data centers. I have to create the data center for my clients. So all those virtual infra I have to create with my laptop only, right? So I have, and apart from that, I'm also self-employed. Means I'm trying to migrate myself from an employee to the employer. I want to become an employer
okay.
soon, right? So that is my
That's
motto
good.
actually.
Yeah. So, uh, can I show you a normal document which I need to work on? I will show you the sample document which I need to work on from methodologies, how I need to prepare methodologies, what else I need to explain. So you will get an idea.
So do one thing. Please do not show me that those documents today only. First, I have to complete a lab for you, okay? And then just text me your document on my WhatsApp, okay? I will
So
see.
just normally, now I can if I can share the screen, I will let you know one of my friend's document how we completed
Okay,
the.
okay. Let me allow you to share your screen. Okay, so as you can see, right now this machine is asking to reboot. So let me reboot the machine. Okay, now please do share your document. Mm-hmm.
So she worked on the improving cloud computing security using
Mm-hmm.
intrusion detection system.
Mm-hmm.
So I just go to the. This is a theory. All the first thing is they have the contents here,
Mm-hmm.
declaration, acknowledgement, context, the study,
Mm-hmm.
everything. Till
Mm-hmm.
literature review, it is all normal. It's totally theory till literature
Yeah,
review.
that theory,
All this.
theory, I will share you the theory part. No worries. Okay.
Here is a method session.
Mm-hmm.
Where now I need your help from here, from method session. So
Mm-hmm.
my practical session starts from here.
Just,
If you
just
go,
go to the chapter 3. What she mentioned in that chapter 3. Just go directly to the chapter 3 content.
okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I want to see that content. What she mentioned. And why are you still using Office version 2007? It's too old, buddy.
Yeah, I don't have the license for the new one. So I didn't purchase it. Yeah, methodologization is, this is what aim, explaining
Okay, she explained the aim. Scroll down. Then hypothesis. Okay, scroll down. Then
approach,
approach. Okay. So what I can see here, okay, scroll down a little bit. I do not want to read
practical
that theory.
experiment.
Yes. So in the practicals,
In practical, they have Amazon Web Services and
hmm
they explain and
Okay, means
Amazon
all
Cloud.
those things would be like, kind with theory part only, right?
Yeah, because she is doing in it. This is a complete AWS project. So
Right, right.
mine is with Citrix and AWS. I need to go with both the explanations. So
Great,
here
great.
I don't
Okay, so wait, wait, wait. It is a very, very simple report. Just send that report to me. I will give you the content, what you have to enter, right? So no worries.
even follow a flow of application. So
Yeah,
now see the diagrams here. They explained it in the diagrams. Implementation of cloud architecture, explaining regarding like how you showed us the Citrix lab. I mean, hub
yeah,
where
yeah.
I mean our servers.
We
The
have
same way.
we have that network diagram for Citrix as well. No worries. Okay. We have
Yeah,
that and theory part also we have. Okay.
yeah. This is the screenshot.
Yeah, yeah.
The beginning.
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
need to go with the same kind of screenshots and explain each and everything in the same way.
So what we will do after the lab setup now, I will let you know which screenshot you must have to take in a sequence. Okay, you can snip
Yeah.
those screenshot and you can upload those snapshot in your report. Okay.
I need to go from the login page from while we creating servers or all the screenshot. How many screenshots you place? That's much The I mean we can explain them in Viva. All this I need to explain in 15 to 20 minutes. From I mean there will be panel of 5 people from my
Mm-hmm.
university.
Mm-hmm.
They will be asking me questions after
Mm-hmm.
my presentation. I need to answer all the questions.
No worries. I will guide you. And if possible,
So
just
they
add
have
me in that call. Okay. I will explain them. Okay.
no. It can't be. It is.
No, no, just
It is.
joking. Just joking, man. I know it is not possible, right?
I supposed to research everything and I do everything on my own. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't do it. I don't have now. So this is how most of the screenshots are explained, and this is how they do it. And there should not be any plagiarism. If there is some plagiarism, when they find out we getting some screenshots or some
Mm-hmm.
content from internet, they straight
Mm-hmm.
away fail the students.
No worries. I will take care of that stuff. Okay.
So this is one document.
You will get
Uh,
each and every snapshot from beginning to the last when we launch the applications for end user. Okay.
Enabling services. They explained all the methodologies, and what are they doing. This is logs, everything, whatever they're doing in practical session, whatever they feel important and makes some sense, they add it here. There will be some discussions. Finally, there is some discussions. Chapter 5 is discussion and future work.
Mm-hmm.
So
It is a very, very
I
simple thing, buddy. No worries. I thought
and
it would.
future.
I thought it would be very kind of complicated word file, but it is very, very simple. No worries. I will take this further with you. Okay. Just close
I
that.
need to get. Okay.
References. We will share the references. Just stop sharing your screen. Let me share my screen again. Is it visible to you guys?
Yeah.
Okay. So that installation is going on. Let me log in again. It asked to reboot the server, so I rebooted the server, and then it will automatically assumes the installation. We are just installing the components, no configuration done so far, okay? And after that,
Okay.
I will let you know how to interconnect the things like how to connect Gen server, SQL server, right? Active Directory, all those kind of things. I will let you know. So before those interconnections, first we have to like install the core components. After installation only, we'll be able to uh, interconnect all those components. So you are like staying alone over there, or you are with your family in UK?
No, I'm alone here.
Means you are bachelor, right?
Yeah, I'm bachelor.
Very good for you right now. And you have completed your schooling and graduation part from Hyderabad only, or any other location?
Yeah, Hyderabad. No,
Hyderabad.
only Hyderabad. All my career is in Hyderabad.
Okay. And in bachelor's, what you have done? Engineering
The
or
same
what it is?
computer science. Yeah, engineering and computer
Yeah.
science. I'm not good in as a bachelor. I know.
Mhm.
Okay, I just dragged off.
Hmm. Even I was also at the same state when I was, doing my graduation. Na?
Even you done everything in UP or I mean, in Madhya Pradesh or you've been to other locations?
No, no, in MP only.
Okay.
I did each and everything in an MP, and after my graduation, I went to Delhi first, then from Delhi to Mumbai, then from Mumbai to I think um, Mumbai to Gurgaon, then I went to like Canada for 2 years. Sometimes I'm having tours for UK also on my corporate behalf. So it's a huge journey
Oh,
actually.
okay.
And even I have started my career as a help desk guy, right? So I think in the early of 2013 or 14, I joined one company. Like, I got, at the time of my, final year, I got one package from Wipro, okay, in the early
Okay.
stage when I was in my final year, right? So after graduation, I got the package of somewhere around in Indian currency 1.6 lakh per annum, okay. So as an intern, so I went to Delhi and I worked for them for 1 year and I learned multiple things. And on that time, Citrix was very new, right,
Okay.
into the market. So I picked up Citrix and I I'm here with Citrix now till then, right? So still I'm with Citrix. So I
No, actually, most of them don't know Citrix. Even my even
mm,
faculty in my university, they said, "What is Citrix?" Actually, most of them, even I don't know Citrix until unless I got to know one person working in a bank, and he has experience of like 4 to 5 years in
mhm,
Citrix. Altogether, he has 8 years plus experience in IT, but on Citrix, he has like 5 to 6 years experience. Now he is now working in UK in a bank. He's now getting paid a lot. Like it's a very big figure. 5K per month. 5K pounds per month is like almost like five lakhs per month in India.
yeah, right. So basically, what is happening here, like Citrix, it is having a huge scope in future, right? So if you will be there and if you in future if you survive for somewhere around 2 to 3 years for L1 or L2 kind of level, no? And after that, even in India, you will get the persons who are getting like like 50 plus like 50 lakh plus packages in Indian currency only, right? In Citrix.
Okay.
So I'm having multiple colleagues who are getting that much of amount, right? So in India only. So it is a good thing actually, but it needs some time, some expertise, some experience, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So each and everything you will get. So it is just installing, okay? So it will take a while, right? So
My God, it shows 568 minutes remaining.
no, 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 no. It's just showing that message. It will never take that much of time, okay? So what I'm doing right now, I'm putting myself on mute, okay? For a 10 minutes,
Okay.
I'm going for a tea break, okay? And if you guys also need to go somewhere for 10 to 15 minutes, you can go. Why? Because it will take 10 to 15 minutes to finish the installation, and we cannot interrupt the process in between, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so please be there on that call. Please put yourself on mute and unmute yourself after 10 to 15 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Hello, hello,
Hello. Yeah.
Mahesh sir, or uh,
Yeah. Hello guys, I'm back. Everyone joined? Means not joined. Everyone there? Naveen, Sandeep, anyone? Amar? Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so Naveen, I think we still have, 3 minutes remaining in that call. So still installation is going on. Okay, still 18 minutes remaining. So what I'm doing, I'm again terminating the call and I'm sharing new invite. Why? Because in the free version of Zoom, na, we have limitation for 45-minute class only. Okay, so I'm terminating the call and I'm sharing a new invite and still installation is going on as you can see, right? I'm doing nothing. I'm just waiting, right? So let me terminate the call and I will share a new invite to you guys. Okay.
Fine.
Thank you. Bye. So guys, I'm doing nothing. I'm still ideal and as you can see right now, like all the core components has installation has been done. Sorry, not core components, like prerequisite installation has been done and now it is waiting for the core components like delivery controller, studio director and license server, and still it is showing like 17 minutes remaining. So let's wait. Still, if you want to, like in India it's almost 9:39 p.m. So if you guys want your dinner, you can have it in next 15 minutes. And please do not go out of call. Please be there. Put yourself on mute. And my screen is visible to everyone, right? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So even it will take somewhere around, like it is showing 16 minutes, but it will take somewhere around 20 minutes. Okay. So my screen is visible. I'm also going on mute. And if you guys wants to have your dinner, please complete it. Why? Because still we have 2 hours and we will be connected and we will be try to finish that stuff at least more than 50% for today. Okay. And that's it from my side. I'm going on mute. Thank you very much. And I'm going on mute, and if anyone need any conversation with me, please text me on my WhatsApp number. Okay, I will be carrying my mobile with me. Okay, and in the meantime, please keep that session recording on recording, and please be there in call. Okay, thank you. Bye. Okay, guys, everyone here? Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah,
With this, Amar, Sandeep.
Sandeep. Sandeep. Sandeep this side.
Okay. Naveen, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
So as you can see, installation part has been completed. Now,
Okay.
just click on next. And after that, you will get your Citrix Studio, like Launch Studio. So let me finish this. And within some time, you will get your studio here. And so, what I did so far, I have covered this thing, right? And now we have to configure the Citrix hypervisor and we have to create a new site. Okay. So I'm already having one hypervisor with me here, and this is my bare metal hypervisor. Okay. And on that hypervisor, I have created multiple machines, but I will create and I will let you know how to create a new machine on hypervisor. So basically, hypervisor is the hypervisor is the kind of platform on that particular hypervisor. You have to host all of your virtual machines, whatever, like virtual machines or applications, whatever you want to perform, or like whatever you want to publish to your end users, right? So this is our hypervisor. So let me disconnect my hypervisor first. Let me disconnect my hypervisor, remove it. And basically, any hypervisor, whatever you will found in the organization, every hypervisor it will be on Linux base only, right? So for Citrix hypervisor, we are having one tool which is known as Gen Center. That Gen Center I already installed. It is a basic kind of application. You can launch the installer and you have to click on next, and it will install as like you install VLC media player or any other software, right? So I'm just opening that Gen Center, and I'm having one bare metal hypervisor with me, and that hypervisor is like this is a very basic console of Citrix hypervisor. Now you have to add one server here, right? So I am having already having one hypervisor. So I'm just adding that hypervisor with IP address. I am having the IP address of my hypervisor. It's 1.12. In your case, IP address may be different. Nobody's, and I'm entering the password. And for any hypervisor or any Linux machine, the the default user or default admin will be the root user. Okay, so username will be root. I enter the root password and let me click on add, and it will connect my hypervisor here. Okay, so this is my hypervisor, and just forget about all those machines but I have already created. Okay, I will let you know uh, how to create a fresh machine on this hypervisor. So before creating any machine on hypervisor, what we have to do, we have to create one static site. Okay, so now I'm going to create a site. So how much time I have in this session? Okay, I'm having time. Okay, so this is the first look of Citrix Studio. And if you want to locate the Citrix Studio, you can click on Start menu, and into the Citrix folder you will get the Citrix Studio application here. Okay, so I launched that application and I'm getting that console for first time. So now what I have to do, I have to create a new site, okay, to deliver my application and desktop to end users. So I'm clicking on that part, the first option. Let's wait for that. So if we talk about the site, so site is nothing. It is just an kind of just a web address for your location or for your office location or your country location or your home location, whatever it is, right? So now it is asking for site name, right? So as you are from London, so I am mentioning my site name as London, okay? So this site is this site what I'm creating here. It is for my London office, office, okay? So click on next. Now in Citrix we are having three kind of database. First database will be the site database. Second database will be the monitoring database, and third database it will be a logging database. So site database, it will store all the configuration related to the site. Monitoring database, it will monitor or it will store the logs which is relevant to your hardware utilization, means your RAM utilization, your network utilization, your storage utilization, or your CPU utilization. All those kind of logs will be stored there in this database. And third database, it is for the logging, means which user is logging, what user are performing, when user logged in, when user logged off from your infra. All those kind of logs will be stored here. Okay. So for your interview perspective, three database. If someone asks you what database does Citrix store, so first database is site, second one is monitoring, and third one is logging. So just forget about the London. It is just a site name what I have given. Okay, but your logs are like a database will be site, monitoring, and logging. So let me click on next. It will validate the database and it will create three database by name, logging, monitoring, and site. And after the class, I will hand over the things to you, and it will be your task to, like deploy the things on your hardware, right? And I will guide you. Okay. And let's see how much we can cover today. Okay. So what is the time there for you, buddy?
Yeah, it is 4:33 now, evening.
4:30, 4:30 evening. Okay.
Yeah.
So you are staying there in London with your colleagues or with your family members? Means if you have some relatives over there, what you are doing?
No, I'm just all alone. I don't have anyone here. I met few friends after coming here.
Oh, okay. So database has been validated. So now it is connecting to the license server. So by default, as we are using free version na, of Citrix, so by default you will get 30 days of trial for any product of Citrix, right? But if you are
Yeah.
having any licensing file, you have to procure the license from the Citrix, and if you have any file, you can allocate from here. And after that, you have to enter the license code. Okay. And
Okay.
but for our learning purpose, 30 day is more than enough, right? So that is completely fine. So we are going to use the trial license. Okay. Simply click
Okay.
on it. So now it will ask like it will ask you to enter your hypervisor address after this. Okay. So let me show you the hypervisor address. So hypervisor address is nothing. It is just an IP of the hypervisor. If I go here on console of hypervisor now, so this is my hypervisor IP address, which is 1.12 in the last. Okay. So
Okay.
so now it is asking for the connection to the hypervisor. So we are having Citrix hypervisor. Let me enter the IP HTTP. Sorry, HTTP colon double slash 192.168.1.12. As I told you, username of hypervisor will be root, and let me enter the password. So those kind of snapshot you have to take, right? I will guide you. And now I have to enter the connection name. So my connection name is pointing to the gen server -01. So I entered the same. Click on next. So we are just creating the site. It will validate the credentials of hypervisor, like if we enter the correct credentials or not. If everything see okay, so I think connections credentials has been validated now. Now what we have to do, we have to select the local storage of the hypervisor, whatever the storage is allocated. As you can see in the diagram, this is our hypervisor and this is a storage बोले तो like kind of like a hard drive, whatever we attach to that hypervisor, that will utilize those storage to store the virtual machine and to store the application. So next. So now what we have selected on the storage selection, we have selected operating system on the local, and temporary files is also will be on the local storage of the hypervisor. Next. Now it is asking for the network name, so just name it like Gen for Gen server, hyphen N for network, and hyphen 01 for Gen server 01. So it is identical now, like means someone will be able to understand like this particular network is pointing to Gen network 01, means Gen server 01. Click on next. App publishing, it is not for you, it is for L3 and L2 kind of thing. So that I will explain you in future. Okay, not recommended to you guys right now. So these are the configurations or the summary. What we have selected, we have selected the London site name as London. We have three database like site, monitoring and logging. We have one delivery controller which is DDC.01, what we have created here. And the license server is on the local server only. The connection type, we are having Citrix hypervisor. This is a Citrix hypervisor IP. That is the connection name be given, and the storage we selected the local storage. Simply click on finish. So now it will create one site for you guys. That site, in your case, this site is for London office, right? So like for a specific country, you might have multiple sites, like as per the locations. Like if I talk about the India, right? So if I'm having one headquarter in Mumbai, right, and I'm having multiple offices in Indore or Bangalore or Chennai, so I can create multiple sites. Okay, so this is the like kind of thing. We are just creating site, and after creating site, we have to create one virtual machine for end users, right? So that I will let you know how to do that. And also I'm recording that session. Why? Because I will share those recordings with you guys. If you got stuck somewhere, what I'm doing, what I'm performing, you can follow the videos. But if videos cannot help you, in that case, you can directly call me on my number. I will guide you if you stuck somewhere. Okay. So what I need from you guys, like if you got stuck somewhere now, just share me the error codes or just share me the photos at the screen where you stuck, okay? Or if you are having any confusion, I need some evidence only. So it will create one site. So it is configuring our site. Okay, so what we did so far, in the meantime, let me show you. We have covered till lecture like session 4. And now I will cover fifth one only, like till eighth one. These are the practicals from like 3rd to 8th, and 9th will be in the testing of our deployment. What we have done, we will test it, right? So I will try to cover this thing in this session, and then after we will take a break for today. And tomorrow, these are the smallest session, and we can cover those three topics tomorrow within 2 hours or even in 1.5 hours. These are the small things. Okay. So I will install one machine in hypervisor, and we will configure this as a golden image or master image. Okay. So in the meantime, while it's creating the site now, so what I can do, I can create, I will let you know how to create virtual machine in hypervisor. So this is your hypervisor. And if I have to create one virtual machine in this hypervisor now, so what I have to do, I can click here on new virtual machine, right? Or I can right click on Gen server. I can click select it from here, new virtual machine. And we are going to deploy Windows Server Media here. So I'm selecting that operating system and just name it like Windows, not that much long. Win 2K 19 hyphen and for Naveen I'm mentioning like so that we will be able to identify, right? So this is the machine that we are creating, Windows Server 2K19 and for Naveen. Okay. So click on next. Now it is asking for installation media. So from here we can select server 2019 BIOS mode. Click on next. So 26 GB of RAM is still available on my hypervisor. So click on next. 2 GB RAM is enough for testing. Click on next. And 32 GB hard drive will be enough to for this machine Windows 2K 19-N. Next. That is our network adapter. It is fine. Next. And create now. So you can see it is creating one VM here, and that VM has been created here. Go to the console. It will initiate the console in some time. Sorry, this one. This is the console, and it is loading the files. So we are just installing one Windows machine here, okay? And okay, our site has been created now in DDC in the meantime. So let me explain each and everything like one by one. You have to take a snapshot and you have to update those things in your report. So machine catalog, basically machine catalog is a collection of virtual machines, whatever we will publish for end user. So whatever virtual machines we will create in the machine catalog, with the help of delivery group, we will be able to define like which machine will be accessible or will be restricted to which user. Okay, so means in machine catalog you might have hundreds of machines, right? But with the help of delivery group, you will be able to configure the visibility of that particular virtual machine to particular user, right? So if you are having thousands of machines here, right? So in that case, you cannot publish thousands of machines to a single user, right? So with the help of delivery group will help you to deliver the machine to specific user. And in the same way, if you want to deliver any application to end user over the cloud, all those applications will be listed here. So far, it's a complete blank site. We have created nothing, right? So tomorrow we will create a few machine catalog, few delivery group, few applications, right? So those kind of activities into the policies. So what is the policy? If you have to restrict any Citrix user to perform specific operations, right? So for those kind of things, you can use the policies, but by default, Windows server policies will be there, right? So like 90% policies is from Windows server only, and 10% of policies is from the Citrix console, right? So we have nothing to do with the policies here. So apart from that, okay, it is a launch now. Let me put that thing on installation. Click on next, install now. And now in the similar way, we have to select a Windows Server Evolution Desktop Edition. Why? Because we need some GUI infra. Accept the license. Click on next. Custom installation. This is a hard drive what we allocated to server, which is 32 GB. Click on next. And now it start the installation, and we have to wait. Now in the meantime, let me go to the logging part. So into the logging part now, you will get all those details like means right now I am the user like ms185426, that is my user ID. So what is the operations I am performing in my infra, all those logs are getting captured here. Means I created one site, I created database, right? I deploy the full desktop deployment. So whatever I'm doing at what time or whatever the status like successful, failure, whatever it is, right? So all those kind of logs are getting captured here. Means if any user is logging to your infra, na, you will get the username, you will get the task, what he performed, you will get the time, you will get the end time, and you will get the status, it was successful or not, right? So that logging part is very very important. Okay, now coming to the controllers, into the controllers you will get the delivery controller details. We are having one DDC right now, but in production you will get more than two DDC listed here. In the hosting part you will get your hypervisor detail. So we are using gen server 01, so it is getting listed here. In the licensing, you will get the licensing console. So as we are using 30 days trial license, so we will get nothing, right? So it will automatically expire after 30 days. Okay. Now, storefront is a web page for end user. So far, we have not configured any storefront, right? So as per the plan, we will configure the storefront server in the last. Okay. Like after two sessions, like right now we are here. Okay. So now, FB publishing is not for you guys right now, and zone is it is something related to the time zone, right? Means whatever, means if you are having data centers in like Asia or kind of America region